Do you ever think of yourself as actually dead? Lying in a box with a lid on it? Nor do I, really. One thinks of it like being alive in a box. One keeps forgetting to take into account the fact that one is dead. Which should make all the difference, really, shouldn't it? I mean, you wouldn't know you were in a box, would you? It'd be just like being asleep in a box. Not that I'd like to sleep in a box, mind you. Not without any air. Well, you'd wake up dead for a start, and then where would you be? Apart from inside a box. And that's the bit I don't like, frankly. That's why I don't think of it. Because you'd be helpless, wouldn't you, stuffed in a box like that? I mean, you'd be in there forever. Even taking into account the fact that one is dead, it's not a pleasant thought. Especially if you're dead, really. Ask yourself, if I asked you straight off, I'm going to stuff you in this box now, would you rather be alive or dead? Naturally, you'd rather be alive. Life in a box is better than no life at all. I expect. You'd have a chance at least. You could lie there thinking, well, at least I'm not dead. In a minute, somebody's going to come along, bang on the lid, and tell me to come out. Hey you, what's your name? Come out of there! I wouldn't think about it if I were you. You'd only get depressed. Eternity. It's a terrible thought. I mean, where's it going to end? I know that virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favour. Well, honour is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you or other men think of this life, but for my single self, I had as lief not be, as lief to be in awe of such a thing as I myself. I was born as free as Caesar, so were you. We both are fed as well. We both can endure the winter's cold as well as he. For once, upon a raw and gusty day, the troubled Tiber chafing with her shores, Caesar said to me, "Darest thou, Cassius, now leap in with me into this angry flood and swim to yonder point?" Well, upon the word, accoutred as I was, I plunged in and bade him follow. So indeed he did. The torrent roared, and we did buffet it with lusty sinews, throwing it aside, and stemming it with hearts of controversy. But ere we could arrive the point proposed, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I sink!" As Aeneas, our great ancestor, did from the flames of Troy upon his shoulders the great Anchises bear, so did I, from the troubled Tiber, the tired Caesar. And this man is now become a god. Oh, and Cassius is a wretched creature, who must bend his body, if Caesar carelessly but nod on him. He had a fever when he was in Spain, and when the fit was upon him, I did mark how he did shake. Oh, 'tis true, this god did shake. His coward lips did from their colour fly, and that same eye whose bend doth o'er the world did lose its lustre. I did hear him groan. Ay, and that tongue of his that bade the Romans mark him and write his speeches in their books. "Alas," it cried, "give me some drink, Titinius," as a sick girl. Ye gods, it does amaze me. A man of such a feeble temper should so get the start of the majestic world, and bear that palm alone.